Good day, everybody.
Hello.
Happy
It's
May.
us. It's us. We're back.
Happy May 31st.
May 31st. It's May.
Still, for one more
I
day.
can't believe it's going to be June tomorrow.
Actually, not even for one more day. Today.
Hi, Retta.
Hi, Retta.
Retta missed our show yesterday.
Oh, what happened, Retta?
She had friends over.
That's unacceptable.
I hope you saw yourself in the tattoo contest, Retta. Or game.
Yeah,
Whatever.
wasn't a contest.
Oh, hold on. I got to fix this situation.
Doing good today, Retta. I'm speaking for myself.
I'm doing very well myself as well.
How are you today?
How are you, Retta? And anybody else who's on?
Oh, I feel like something's amiss over here.
Do we have our microphones?
Yeah, everything's on. Everything looks good. The levels are good. Everything's good.
Everything's good in here.
It's crazy shit fest out there. Yeah, everything's on. Streams are healthy. Yay!
Yay! And the lighting looks quite nice.
Not too bad. Not too shabby for tearing it all down this morning and building it back up.
Do you take the lights too? You don't take
No,
those,
I'm
do you?
sorry. I don't take the lights,
Okay.
but I definitely take the cameras and the tripods and
Hello, Bill.
switcher and all that jazz.
You were cold today, Retta. What was the temperature there in Maine today? It was pretty warm here today.
It's still warm here today. It's warm in here today.
How's that hunt for the air conditioner going?
I'm on the fence about the AC.
Are we just gonna get some styrofoam coolers and some small fans and put some ice in them?
Possibly.
Hey, I'm down for that.
I
I
don't
think-
know if we have.
I think we really just need something for this room. I mean, honestly, I mean, I'm usually okay out in the living room. There's airflow through the living room, and I think it. I mean, I just think we're in this room during the summer when we're doing shows and it's 1,000 degrees in here.
I know. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you can't start that. We just started the show. Do you need another beer? Here.
I got home earlier
That'll help.
and grabbed a beer, grabbed some lunch because I left at 7 a.m. and hadn't eaten until noon. Laid on the couch, watched TV with Derrol and Kurt, and passed out.
Hi, Sandy. Kurt also passed out,
Hi, Sandy.
and I was Kurt's pillow, so I watched Space Force all by myself. Do you not have a bottle?
Hi, Sandy.
Where's the bottle opener, yo?
Yo, here's a bottle opener.
There it
Yo,
is.
in my little drawer of tricks.
Oh, hello, Ross. Hello, Sandy.
Hey, Ross.
Busted out the pine cone friends I see. Yes. I wanted them to have a special, what's the word I'm looking for?
Highlight
No, it's when somebody pops into a movie.
a cameo.
A cameo, yes. Hello, Annabelle. How are you? I cut some more bottles the other day and I'm getting better at it. One of the girls next door asked me to cut a bottle for her and I was very, very nervous that it wasn't going to work, but it worked.
Hi, Kaya.
Hi, Kaya.
Oh, what a day, guys.
Yeah, do you guys have craziness going on in your cities? We had a full-blown riot going on down the street from our house.
My mom said that Scottsdale and downtown Phoenix, I think it was, had some pretty bad action last night.
Yeah.
But last night here, around 8:30, well, there were protests planned, but around 8:30 in La Mesa.
Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Lakia. Sorry.
It's okay. Curfew at 8. Well, there's curfew here too, but I guarantee it ain't gonna matter.
You guys see how well curfew went over when they were asked to stay home during this other time, so.
Yeah, I hope it matters. Especially Texas, I heard it's really bad right now, Dallas. Yeah, La Mesa, just down the street, like 2 miles down the street, there was a full-blown looting session in one of the malls where our Vons is that we go to all the time. They lit 2 banks on fire.
They burned down the Chase Bank and the Union Bank in La Mesa.
Burned out a couple of other buildings. Of course, broke into and broke all the windows and lit like 3 or 4 cars on fire. It was chaos just 2 miles down the road from us.
Is it terrible that I kept thinking, oh my God, I hope the pet store isn't over there still? Remember there used to be that pet store over there by Vons?
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Cahoots, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And today it's all downtown, so it's been kind of chaos watching it on TV. But I must say, I'm very impressed with CBS 8 here, and I don't ever watch CBS, but they're the only ones that I have found, at least, that have a live feed going. They have people downtown or last night in La Mesa right in the mix of it, which is a little crazy, but they're keeping up, and like it's just cell phones out there, but they're showing everything that's happening. It's amazing.
That's crazy.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Ross, that's crazy.
They showed where was it, in New York, where one of the police cruisers drove into the
There were a couple
protesters. It was crazy.
There were a few different mow-overs last night in different cities.
Hey James, made it home safe.
Hey James,
Glad to see that.
we missed you yesterday.
James sent me some more great pictures of the farm, which was nice to see this morning because everything else I was seeing was crazy.
Craziness. Yeah, but last night was a little too close to home.
Yeah.
And Austin too, huh? I mean, I'm sure it's everywhere, but
Well, I saw something on the news that like they're going to deploy the National Guard in 16 states. I mean, I hope that it stays peaceful. I mean, I know it's escalating, but you know,
no way.
stuff like this does escalate. But
I know her. Sorry, I have the news on here at my side, and I just totally saw somebody I know. I used to work with her, Jennifer.
don't give out her name.
Well, nobody can see who I'm talking about. No way.
Belfast, Maine today. Oh, in Belfast, Alberta.
I just saw somebody I used to work with on TV protesting.
They set off tear gas here. Protest off the interstate. Yeah, they shut down the freeway by us yesterday, just down the way right here, marching on the freeway. Hold on one moment.
Yeah, it's just been nuts here. It's getting violent, and I think tonight, even though there's a curfew, it's gonna be crazier. Right now they started at a place called Chicano Park here, and they're working their way through downtown. They got separated in 4 different spots. The police did a great job, I thought, watching it all happen live. They cut down the middle of large groups of people and separated them off, and like kept pushing groups to different blocks downtown to get them all separated so the crowds weren't so large. I thought that was a good tactic. So
curfew of 8.
What brought a smile to our face today? Are we smiling? I'm just kidding.
I think it's just.
I'm kidding. I worked this morning. That didn't bring a smile to my face either. More craziness. I'm loving it. I like them. I love being there. But I just need things to go right for a day. It's not going well.
Ask me what I did today, Cory.
What'd you do today? James is asking you. What brought a smile to your face today?
I went to North Park today.
You did not.
I got my plants from the office.
Did you go?
I did.
Why didn't you say something when I walked in the door? That
'Cause
you actually left?
Because I wanted to save it for the show.
That was rude.
Anna wants to redecorate the office because, you know, we have to set it up a little bit differently, put some desks in there, rearrange some stuff. So I went and grabbed my plants.
Well, I'm a little irritated that you didn't say something.
Why?
Especially because I'm like working doors down from there.
I told Kurt we are making a beeline there, making a beeline home. I just wanted to just crack the shell of the egg
Yeah, James.
and go out.
A little,
I did. I went out of the house.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I wanted to surprise you.
That's you did. You could have told me earlier.
I didn't know. I was like 10 o'clock and I turned to Kurt and I said, we need to go to the office to get my plants, because I told Anna that I'd get my plants out of there because she's going to rearrange everything. And they're all in the window of the office. So I grabbed them all and brought them home.
That is true. It's good that you cracked that little surface there. Now hopefully it won't be so hard to get you out of the house.
We took the freeway though, and I was not excited about that because I was like, hello, this freeway was just shut down yesterday. I did. I left the house. I do at some point have to go back to work. I was looking, Janine, when I went by. I didn't jump rope today because I kind of decided that I needed to do this. So we're taking a rest day. Kurt was driving. I wasn't ready to drive yet.
Uh-oh.
Baby steps, people, baby steps. And still people were driving like, you know, as usual.
Well, that hasn't changed.
I know. And I also went back around the back of... I know, I wore my Superman shirt so I could do it today, you guys. I know, Sandy. I was like, oh my God, if we get out on this freeway and we get trapped out here for like 4 hours, I'm going to be so pissed I left the house.
You could have, too.
I know.
Good thing they're all downtown, I guess.
I know. But it was strict go there and back. So, I mean, we were back in like half an hour, 45 minutes. Just a quickie. Surprise.
Yep.
Cheers to finally leaving
Cheers.
the house after 77 days. Are you guys drinking on Saturday? Ooh, we're going for pizza tonight next door.
Pizza.
Janine from next door and the Crow, James, are making pizza.
I heard it's a space-aged pizza oven.
That thing is wicked fancy. Have you guys ever seen these propane pizza ovens?
I don't know if they've ever seen propene.
Propane and propane accessories.
Ooh, mimosa with grapefruit. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, yum. But it's like this little round thing, and you just slide the pizza in there, and it's propane operated, and it cooks the pizza really quick. I want to see this thing in action tonight. Yes, I was very glad the plants were alive still too, Ross. My boss did a good job taking care of them. I did bring some extras home that were office plants that I'm going to repot, that I've been wanting to repot forever. This one spider plant that we've had in the office since I started 14 years ago really needs a repot, so I'm going to do that.
No, Kurt is not here. He left.
No, he's still here.
Oh, he is here?
He's changing out the lenses on his headlights.
Oh.
He might be in
I
here.
thought he left.
No, I think he's still out front.
He said he was going to leave.
But yes, he was nice and, you know, didn't make me take any side trips today. I just wanted to go and come back. And we also drove around the block to see what it looked like since now that all the palm trees are gone. And it's crazy back there. They kind of dug down into the ground a little bit. Made like a plaza.
Cool. I haven't been over there yet.
Hey, Jesse. Yeah, so I did it, you guys. I finally left the house.
Oh, do you need a medal now? Do you want me to bake you some cookies?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think he's watching right now, Retta. He's working on his car and being a turkey and not in here. I was gonna bring his phone in here. Oh, see, I know he's not watching it because his phone's on the coffee table. But I was gonna bring his phone in here so that he had to reach in, and then you guys would see his arm, because you know he still won't.
That's
show
a thing.
Still won't show the arm. But he'd come in for that phone, let me tell you. Janine, did you see footage from down the street from us?
Or hear it last night?
Or hear it last night? When I went out back, I could hear the some popping going off back there.
Yeah, we're not sure if it was gunshots or fireworks.
Well, that's what got you out of bed, isn't it? Because you've gone to bed.
I'm pretty sure it was a gunshot. It was early. It was like 9:30. But then, of course, I laid down to go to bed, and then my iPad, is usually my my bed partner. I turned on the iPad, started scrolling through some news. I'm like, oh no. And then,
Kurt,
of course,
too. As soon as you went to bed, he started watching the same
and
thing.
I turned on like one live stream from that CBS live stream, and then I just saw everything that was happening live down 2 miles from our house, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to be sleeping. I got up and went out and watched TV with the guys.
Dan.
Hey, Dad.
The rubber bullets. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Well, there was also that car that was burning right down there.
Yeah.
And
well,
that was popping a little bit too.
What I heard was down right here behind our house.
That was definitely, yeah.
It sounded like a gunshot.
Yeah.
We're 2 miles from there, but it was still 2 miles of separation. So I didn't hear a lot of what was going on there.
Oh, Retta had her first fire of the season.
Ooh. Fire where?
At her new house that she got.
Oh, in the fireplace.
Bonfire.
Okay. I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound good. He sounded excited about that.
You have a different kind of fire on your mind right now, Cory.
Well, we have brush fires, so
True.
I was thinking a seasonal fire is not a good thing here.
And James was just chopping wood on the farm for fires.
Thank you, Retta. I was totally thinking like a wildfire. Wildfire.
Wildfire. What are you drinking today, Cory?
Stella!
Is that our last one?
It's the last one. Now all we have is tequila, vodka,
I popped
and
open
wine.
a box wine today. The building wasn't on fire? Which building?
Well, good. Retta's place wasn't on fire.
Oh, yes. Duh. Fire. I didn't have pot pie for lunch.
I had enchiladas and tamales.
I had every... Oh, that's right. Retta did send me a picture last night. I didn't prepare any pictures today.
We didn't make any pictures last night either.
Yeah.
Did we?
Didn't we?
Our days are running.
Yeah, we did.
Days are running together,
We
people.
I just had to choose between Stella and Heineken. Kind of wishing I'd had Stella.
Oh, I guess I did make pictures.
Yeah, you did.
Make pictures.
Make pictures. I made some pictures on my phone. Dan, it's so good to hear from you. Yeah, I felt like it was more of a wine night for me. I've tied on the hard alcohol the past couple days. Need to calm it down a little bit.
A little separation between the alcohol.
Maybe tomorrow I'll have
spurts.
some water. We went right from coffee to wine this evening. I won't drink too much, Janine, before I come over.
That's a lie. Okay, my pictures are over on
Show and Tell isn't canceled. I brought my giant tree in from my work. I miss this one the most. This one was right beside my desk. And it's one of my favorites. I love ficus. If you guys ever want to get me anything, get me a ficus tree. But I love ficus. And so I was worried about him the most. I mean, I was worried about all the plants, but... So these are our guest stars today. Our pine cone friends and my tree. Oh, that's right.
What?
We got to save room for the peach Bellini.
Oh, that's right. There's always room for peach Bellini.
Yum.
What does a Bellini have in it? Is it champagne?
Where are you moving, Dan? I think it is Champagne with fruits in it.
Yeah, I think it's champagne. Where are you moving? Are you here, Dan? I think you were here last time I knew.
We saw him in the,
right, it's Smart and Final.
In the supermarket, which was crazy.
Are you done with all your classes?
Show and tell is never canceled, Sandy. Today I'm playing with this quartz crystal that says magic.
Quartz crystal.
Oh, I think I hear Kurt. Oh, I do.
Ross said the pot it's in is very
Kurt,
nice.
The people demand your arm.
Oh,
Come
your
on.
whole body.
Stick an arm or foot in or something. Come on. You're not even close.
He won't be. It's all right. He's not going to be
You're not even
seen.
close. Come on. In. You're not even close.
Puree instead of juice. Okay.
Oh, wait,
that
there's
makes
a fingertip.
sense.
A little bit more. No, I'm not.
Huh?
I saw just a tiny fingertip.
He ain't having it.
Just
That's
say
all
hi.
Jeez Louise.
Of our viewers, I'm gonna need somebody that wants
2
to
month road
pretend
trip.
to hang out with me on the camera.
Okay, so you're just gonna go. I'm jealous, by the way. I think that's sounds amazing.
2-month road trip.
I would love to go on a 2-month road trip aimlessly.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you are going aimlessly, but I would.
Oh wait, I missed what Janine said.
Oh, I knew it was close.
Ooh, champagne.
James heard Kurt. Yeah, these new microphones are a little more sensitive.
He's such a poop.
Well, keep up as you go. Take pictures, send them over. Love to
Yeah.
see where you are.
That'll be fun.
I don't know why he's so shy.
Retta wants to see Kurt.
I mean, it is a weird thing to be broadcasting live on YouTube for everyone
Well, he
to
hates
see.
pictures being taken too.
So it's not unusual that somebody wouldn't want to be on,
True,
but still,
but
this is a weird thing. This is weird.
But people even asked me recently, like, "Are you guys still together? I never see pictures of you guys anymore." It's because he hates having his picture taken, even. So I'm not allowed. Or if I do take a picture, it has to be several pictures, and it has to go through a qualification of like 25 procedures to make sure that it is okay to go and be shown.
As it should be. I believe in the same.
Well, listen, I'm not going
Don't
to
just go randomly posting
I'm not
pictures
gonna-
of me, please.
I'm not going to post a terrible picture of you. I'm going to at least, think about it. But come on. Don't be one of those people that's like, every single picture you just took is bad.
Spider pick.
Oh. Oh, yes. I have that one right here.
Oh, we sent you a spider?
Yeah, it's this spider.
Ah. Are you going to say what the spider that is for everybody?
Well, now that you just put me on the spot, I totally went out of my head what it is. It's a I'm trying to remember the scientific
It's a
name.
creeping willow-wop.
A creeping willow wop. It's a type of Christopher Cross spider because it puts a little in the web. Oh my god, why did you just make me forget it right now?
I didn't make you do anything.
You did. It's like the lyrics to the song the other day. As soon as you said it, every single one of them went out of my head.
Fault. I always get blamed for everything.
You do.
Oh
my god.
Yeah, I'm a little blank today. It's been weird watching all this shit on TV.
I should have. Tomorrow, I'm going to have James's pictures to show you guys. Is that okay, James? Can I show them pictures?
What are the pictures of?
Of the farm that I was showing you.
Oh, yeah. I want to see.
Yeah. There's
You didn't show, you showed me a couple.
Yeah.
A couple last night.
I want to show them, James. Can I show them tomorrow? Where's Pat?
Did you milk some pigs?
Is Pat here?
My mom's probably watching Homecoming. She was binging on it earlier today. She got through, I think, the whole first season.
Oh, for a minute I thought like a Homecoming game or something.
The show Homecoming on
Gotcha.
Amazon Prime.
Gotcha. Oh, there's Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt. So I want to go out to the protest tonight and take photos. I wanted to go last night, and I was reluctantly. Well, I was reluctant in general, but Derrol held me back a little bit. Although I had to get up really early this morning, so that also was a reason that I decided not to.
I just think
I'm scared. I think it'll be scary, but I think I can get some great shots. Documentation.
I just don't feel comfortable with you going out there by yourself.
Well, I asked you to go with me.
I know, but I also don't want to end up in jail for having to kick somebody's ass for messing with you.
Well, I don't want that either.
And you know I will. Oh, there's the crow. The crow is actually making our pizza this evening. He's trying a new dough recipe. It's kind of like a fermentation situation.
Golden spider or zigzag
Yes,
spider.
Thank you. I was trying to think of the scientific name, because sometimes when you say golden spider, or some of them are called garden spider, people are like, well, I know it's a garden spider. I found it in the garden. I'm like, well, no, that's what it's actually called.
I would be. I wouldn't go get messed up and mixed up with people or anything.
I know you'll be careful, but you're not the one I'm worried about.
I'd be at a distance, and I have long zoom lenses. I mean,
They arrested that CNN reporter.
I'm not gonna get my 50 millimeter on and go out and get in people's faces.
I don't agree.
Ross, I wish I was the media. I'm not.
Well,
I get it.
Well, you have a camera that is large enough to make it look like you are, or some sort of. I mean, anybody can be anything these days. You can have an internet news show like us. Yeah, it's.
I don't think that's. I hope that. How do I want to say that? I don't see it that way, Dan. But it's all how you feel. So.
I can see what he means. I mean,
I get it too.
A lot of it is you don't know what our plight is. I, as a gay man, know what it is like to have my rights taken away. So in that aspect, I understand it. But I also can hide that part of myself if I really try.
And everybody has allies.
People are,
and we are all dealing with the same thing on different levels. So I don't think it's inappropriate or appropriative at all.
Cory is not Warzone ready. No, he is not.
I definitely am not Warzone ready.
No.
It would have made more sense last night when it was down the street.
Well, we don't know. It's not going to be down the street.
Kind of in my neighborhood. I know the area a little bit better, but I just had too much going on. My throat. Excuse me for a minute. My throat got all cloudy.
I mean, I'm already paranoid. Just if you're home later, then you say you are.
I'm likely not going to. I'm just expressing that I want to.
Well, the want is great, Cory.
That's kind of my thing.
If you wanted to go this morning,
I'm an events photographer.
If you wanted to go this
go
morning
down and document the event
and take pictures of the people cleaning up La Mesa, I would be supportive of that.
I would have done that this morning if I didn't have to work.
Yes. Now, see that I can is fine, but like under the night is a whole new thing, and not that shit's not happening during the day right now. I'm just saying, shit goes down at night. What's that song? The something goes down at night.
And Dan, I think it would be a lot different. We saw a video last night of a white guy going out with his bow and his arrow.
Holy Christ.
And in the middle of a crowd to try to calm the crowd down or push his agenda. And he got mobbed and beat. Yes, that would not be something that a 40-year-old white guy would want to do. Or any guy. Period.
I mean, part of me does want to go out there because I believe in what they're saying, but
we want to go out for different reasons.
I definitely support the cause, and
I don't want to be a part of it aside from documenting it.
Just like gay marriage. I went out for that. And you guys know I don't do crowds. And I went out for that shit. Because that shit's not right. Exactly, Kaya. That's what I'm worried about. I have full confidence in him as a person, but all it takes is like 3 people to be like, that guy has nice cameras. Let's kick his ass and take it.
Well, I am afraid of that too.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of. And I never leave the house without a knife, so I don't want to stab anybody because they're fucking with you.
Not the place to have a knife.
Yeah. Crazy. Hi, Adriana. I think I'm quite irritated too that I always say this wrong. Antifa
Oh, that
are going to be classified as a terrorist organization, but the Ku Klux Klan isn't. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, Kaya, that's, I think, a large percentage of the people out there are not out there for any purpose aside from their own selfishness and, I hate to say use entertainment, but to entertain themselves. It's ridiculous.
I understand.
And that's part of what I want to document. I love the guy who got all the shots of the people coming out of the store.
Those were good
yesterday. Those were great shots, and they really showed like the senselessness.
Now, I've seen a lot of people post and say, this is how we get stuff done. We riot, we loot stuff. We want businesses to lose money so they understand what's happening.
They've already lost money.
But what I'm saying is, go. Jesus.
Bye.
What I'm saying is, if you want to burn the establishment and get people to lose their money, don't steal everything. Maybe wreck the place. But if you're just going, people running out with TVs, not a single one of them there was in support. I'm sorry.
No, that's not supporting the cause at all. It's something different.
The KKK is not dead.
Anyway, you'll find out if I go. I probably won't. But if I do, I'll be careful.
You can't. Scottsdale's pissed the rich isn't putting up with the looting.
Well,
we saw people trying to defend against the looting, and people were getting their butts kicked too, which is
it's
scary.
in my opinion, it's not worth going out and trying to protect things that are insured. You know, it's not worth your life. It's not worth ending up in the hospital. It's not worth anything because the people that are out there doing all this aren't thinking about you or caring about anybody else but themselves.
I'm sure this is probably true as well.
Yeah, we saw a couple of things yesterday that were very alarming about people that may be planted out there to help incite riots.
He is not going, Sandy.
Incite behavior that is, helping their agenda, which is really sad.
It is obvious that, there are people going out there making it look bad so that. Oh, crap.
Hold on. It's all right. I can lift it up a little. I had a feeling today's chat would get full, so look what I did. Look what I did. Look what I did. Boom. Be classified art organizations. So they classify them as a terrorist organization. I would say they're movements instead of an organization. It's a movement. Antifa.
It's crazy. This whole world
Which
is
I don't
crazy.
know much about, so that's all I'm talking about it.
Yeah. True, it is far from the silliest thing. It's just crazy. There's a lot of shit wrong with everything, everywhere.
Well, and I think that's exactly what it is. That's what's happening outside right now. is we've all been locked up, quote unquote, loosely said, for 2 months, 2.5 months,
77 days for me.
And you know, people's thought process is off, and their emotions are high, and they're pissed off, and then this comes along, and some poor person gets murdered, and it's a racial thing, and it's just sparking emotions in people, and it's just really sad to watch. And
hopefully
I do think it's important though that it plays out.
I mean, change needs to happen. It's crazy, some of these police videos that you see.
I want to go.
No. You can go the next day, so you can go for the smoldering and the cleaning up part. You can be part of the cleaning up.
It would have been great to get photos of the bank this morning and the aftermath and the people cleaning up. That's positive. Like, I really wish I didn't have people who've been in quarantine too long. Yes, exactly.
I'm pissed they burned that architecture building over there.
Yeah, James, it is lightly, but you know, treading lightly on live TV. I have to watch my words.
Why can't we all just get along? Yes, Ross. He ain't leaving this house. I have to lock him in this room. Exactly, Kaya.
Yeah. That would be great, Kaya. We make a good team. But I think part of what's making me want to do it is I like everybody else, I've been inside too, and like I would go to events 3 days a week, you know, and take pictures in groups of hundreds of people in those moments, and I'm sitting on the sidelines catching, you know, people at their worst, at their best, and you know, getting all those moments, and I'm missing that. This is a perfect opportunity to go get that.
This is a good idea. Send in the drones. You can totally drone some stuff right now. They're too busy to catch you for air regulations.
Last night, I was very tempted last night. I even told Derrol, I'm like, I'm very tempted to go 2 blocks away from there, and because I know that neighborhood very well. There's a mountain right there that you can go up into that neighborhood. I can see down over it, and I could have droned over the whole thing. But that's a whole nother reason to get in trouble. You know, if I'm going to go out there, I need to keep my nose pretty clean, and I don't need to get a ticket and get a $13,000 fine or something stupid.
James, if you have a long comment, just break it up into a couple little segments, like hit enter maybe halfway through it. That way, if half of it goes below where we can see, we can still read it. Yeah, you don't need to be getting in any trouble.
I don't want to get in any trouble.
I can't afford to bail you out right now. I do know a good bail bondsman. Oh my God, why can't I talk? For goodness sakes.
Hopefully that's something that we never need. No, I don't want to go get in trouble. I don't want to go out and prove a point. I don't want my voice to be heard aside from through my images that I can collect.
I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Sandy.
No jail soap for Cory.
Jeez. I'm a photojournalist at heart.
I, of course, was kind of selfish last night about it and was like, all right, how do I defend the yard against people if they break in and keep the tortoises and the chickens and everybody safe?
And honestly, if I really wanted to push it, I'm going to be the person that these people are going to probably protect, because I'm there to help them document their words and what they have to say.
Well, if they see you that way, you know that people on the same side are fighting with each other right now because people are acting divisive.
I know how to caress people.
That is not for this show.
I didn't mean it like that. I just mean that I'm a good neutral.
I don't know about that.
I get people to take pictures all the time. That's what I do. Although, anyway, we'll see.
We won't see. He'll be showing some great pictures of the cleanup the next day, everyone, but it won't be nighttime pictures.
Well, hopefully there's nothing to take photos of tonight.
Well,
I mean,
I don't think that is going to be the case.
Do we have a curfew here? I haven't heard of a curfew here yet.
Santee has a curfew. I saw somebody post.
Here, I'm going to look. Hold on.
But they were shooting rubber bullets and tear gas today downtown, so I'm sure something's going to happen. The police had formed a line around the new courthouse down there. Howard's here. Hi, Howard.
Hello, Howard.
And that's the other thing, Sandy. All your footage could be up for grabs if needed.
Maybe if they know I did it. And honestly, I could use some money. I could use some cash and sell some of these to the AP press.
Your life is not worth it.
Get some good stuff. Those news stations will pay me big.
And the truck drags a guy for miles. Oh, crap.
I saw something similar last night.
That's the thing. Like, they're condemning people for, like, trying to speed off. Oh, yay, Howard.
Howard!
But if you're, like, in a mob and you're scared...
Yeah,
he was terrified that he was going to be killed.
We watched a lady, I think it was a lady, a person driving a big suburban type vehicle, and 3 people hanging on this person's car. Yeah. And, you know, the person just was like barreling through. And I looked at Derrol and I thought, I probably would do the same thing. Like, I'd be worried about those people hurting themselves or me hurting them, but they're jumping on my car, you know? What do you do at that point? Oh, I bet. I hope nothing's bad's happening in Palm Springs. Haven't really kept an eye on the news there. But it sure is crazy here, Howard.
Oh, protesters have been hurting each other, Dan. We
saw a couple really bad ones.
Yeah.
We got on a little, we watched a little too much last night. We dug a little too deep, I thought. And I had to shut it off and go to bed because it was freaking me out.
We stayed up late watching that stuff too.
Anyone being hurt by protesters, lots of people injured by police. But the people who were getting hurt by protesters that we saw were people who were going out and trying to stop the protesters.
Yeah.
They weren't fellow protesters. They were like protesting the protests.
Some guy defending his business got beat really bad. No joke, it can happen like quick. A child being in the wrong place. Yeah.
Oh. Well, hopefully they have opinions too.
Howard, I miss you.
I know, I miss Howard too.
Oh my God.
Dinner, Howard? Just drinks? Heck, I'm ready to go to Palm Springs too.
Lots
Can I come see you in Palm Springs, Howard?
Right?
Please.
I do like Palm Springs. I forget how much I like it.
I love Palm Springs. In fact, I'm ready to move. Want to move to Palm Springs?
I'm not ready to move yet.
I'm ready.
Going on here and make it, but if it does, it better wait until. Oh, that's right. Ross moves into his apartment tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, Ross.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready? Oh, you're all packed. You've been packed for weeks.
He didn't unpack. He ordered stuff and like left it packed.
Well, let us know when you're ready. I'm ready for a good drive too. I'm not kidding. I'll come to Palm Springs. This is not a joke. I'm ready. I need to get out of San Diego for a little bit.
We'll meet at lunch for 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock.
At Sherman's.
Mary's Oh, Sherman's is fun. I went there. Isn't that where I went?
Yeah, Sherman's or...
I immediately thought of you, Janine, when he said that. I was like, I don't want to move away from Janine and James and the girls. I never want to move.
I'm always wanting to move.
Oh, I did tell James that I would go help him on the 116-acre farm if he needs help.
Farm is very tempting,
right?
I know, Howard, and I always go over the mountain too instead of going on the freeway. So I always end up loving that drive through the Santa Barbaras.
It is fun. You mean the
very windy, crazy road.
Swirly?
It's 74. I think. 74 or 79. 74, I think. 1 or 10. Hold on, I have to look now.
That's a lot of numbers that you're throwing
74,
out right
101, 604.
Is this an auction? Are we auctioning off my plant or what?
No, that was very California of me.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Ooh, the movers come at 8 a.m. You'll have to send some pictures, Ross, so everybody can see your new digs when you get there. Do you have a pool?
There's Hemet. It's the 371.
Oh, there's Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, I was right. To the 74, to the 111. It's a great drive.
All those numbers just went straight out my ears. Something about 70 something and a 10 something or other. Did you see my fancy new light I put in here, Cory?
A new light?
To ease the juju in the room.
Oh, you have this. Am I supposed to say what it is? Or are you,
Sure.
Are you working at something here? I don't want to get yelled at.
It just caught my eye when I went to grab my wine.
Yes, Derrol has a Himalayan salt lamp.
It runs by hooking to the computer.
So the one problem I have with that is the purpose of those is aren't they supposed to heat up and collect ionic kind of?
They cleanse the air and they cleanse the air and put out an ionic breeze, you know, like that commercial.
But it's LED. LED doesn't get hot.
Well, this one's a fake one
That's not
because
true.
it's
They
run
do
on the
get
computer.
hot,
This
but-
one's just for fun lights.
It's very cute. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say.
Rude.
It's very cute.
This was on my desk at work. I just decided to grab it
Jeff.
today too. Hello, Jeffrey. I just decided to grab it too while I was at work.
Yeah.
I left the house today, Jeff. You weren't here for that part.
And he didn't even tell me.
I didn't. I waited until the show.
He waited until I went to work and then he goes
No.
and does whatever he wants.
I didn't even know when you were going to work. I didn't know I was going to do it till like 10 o'clock. I just turned to Kurt.
I'm glad he did.
Well, I was done looking at all the... I couldn't watch anymore. We watched news this morning, and I was like, I cannot watch any more of this. And I knew Anna wanted to redo The Office, so I went... And I missed my plants.
I guess what I'm more irritated about the whole thing is I'm literally across the street and 2 doors down
I know, you were.
from where you were. And
I
you
was
didn't
on a-
even stop in to say hi.
I know, but I didn't want to interrupt you. I didn't know, like, what you were doing, or...
I would have made time.
Well, we wanted to text you and ask you, like...
10 o'clock we were just going live.
Yeah, see? Well, I got there at, like, probably 11 o'clock. I got there. I
We
think,
were
today.
done. Is that when you asked how long I was going to be when I was going to be home?
No, I was already home, but we were trying to figure out lunch, and we were going to do all the macaroni and cheeses and cook them all. And we were going to try to have it ready for when you got here. And then you were like, go for it. Eat the macaroni and cheese. It's all right. I like getting outside my house, but I like the greenery.
Yeah, all you saw was the car,
Mm-hmm.
the freeway,
Mm-hmm.
inside of your office, the car, the freeway, home.
And my plants. Don't forget my plants. My smart room now looks like a jungle. It's quite tall. You guys can't actually see the top of it because it's so tall.
You might be able to see it on this one.
Nope. Still too tall.
Oh, it's blurry. Look,
I noticed the background was
I
kind
have
of
my
blurry.
nice blur on so I don't look so old.
Oh, excellent. I like that.
This one's not so blurry.
Body
Yeah, I agree, Ross and James.
juices?
Body juices.
Oh, wait, what?
We sweat an ounce to an ounce and a half an hour
I totally
in a
understand
hot
that,
tub.
Ross.
So in a pool, there's more. Well, both could have many different body juices.
Well, we lived in the...
We've talked about this.
We lived at the at Euclid forever, and I think I went in the pool maybe twice the entire time. We lived there for like 10 years.
Well, the good thing is about Euclid is nobody else went in the pool either.
True.
There were like 2 other people that used the pool on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah. That was a wasted...
And we were friends with Brian, who kept the pool mainly.
Yeah.
So we had a good idea of what was going on in
Remember that pool, Ross?
It was fairly clean.
Wait, maybe Ross didn't know that pool.
No, Ross wasn't around then.
No, he wasn't.
I mean, in our lives.
He was born though.
Ross wasn't around until Overlook.
True.
What are y'all doing tonight? Protesting?
We're having pizza.
I'm gonna go grab some wine.
Too soon, Cory.
I was kidding.
Again, if you missed it earlier, thanks for everybody for playing the game yesterday. That was super fun. Admittingly, next time I should have Cory help me set up something fancier. Kaya, if the pool smells like super chlorine-y, then I'm kind of willing to go in. But if I can smell like, just regular water, no. Howard. Yeah, the house on Overlook was cool. Sandy, can you see it? You say you're watching the street activity. You mentioned it was like 2 blocks away from you. Can you see from where you live what's going on? I mean, if I had stood on top of the tortoise house, I probably could have seen that car that was on fire down the street, honestly. Yeah, see how the back is kind of blurry too? A saltwater pool, I might be more...
Howard, watching you too. Sorry, catching up with chat.
Oh,
I just got back.
I might be if it was salt water. If it was super salt water, I don't know.
I don't. My sister had a salt. Kaya, are you still here?
Yes.
You had a saltwater pool, right? Or do you still have a saltwater pool? I think that may have been. I might be totally high, but I think you had a saltwater pool at one point.
1,000 live streams.
I already said this, but I tried to watch other people's civilians, not reporters. That's not the word I wanted to use, but I think you get it. Like random people's live streams last night, and I couldn't do it. It was making me sick. Like most people don't have the good intention of keeping that shot forward.
They're not like Cory that has a stabilizer
it's not
on their
me,
camera.
But I was really into watching the news one. That was like really good. It was somebody who actually understood how to work a camera and keep it forward. And
she's back to chlorine now.
Back to chlorine. Okay, I thought you had a saltwater pool. And I enjoyed that, but it's the only one I'd ever been in.
Glad you were able to watch after all, James.
Yay! I'll have to go back. Did you comment?
I think he commented some last night.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Arizona's too hot for saltwater pools.
What does it do? Does it get algae really easily?
You get these big salt mounds growing next to the pool.
Yeah. Kaya, did you make the Salton Sea in your backyard?
Salton Sea. Ooh. Saltwater pools are really good for your skin, aren't they? Isn't that the deal?
I would think so, because there's no chlorine, right?
See, like I always want to do those mud baths that people do, but then all I can picture is the other people that have sat in that mud before me.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be different? Because the mud has enzymes and things in it that would eat bacteria and...
Riding in on people's skin cells onto you.
Some germs are good germs.
I know.
So, never mind. I'm not going to talk about that.
Did you just censor yourself?
I just censored myself.
Sometimes that's a good idea.
It's something that happened today, and it's more of a conversation for us personally.
Excellent. Way to censor yourself, Cory. Good idea.
Oh, that makes sense. It does get wicked hot.
How
hot was it today, Kaya? Mom said it was like 112.
Oh, Jesus.
Yesterday or the day before. COVID waiting to happen.
I saw a couple memes today, and people were like, "Oh, and just like that, COVID's gone," in reference to the protesting.
Oh no!
Which, okay, so I had kind of a thought today. Brace yourself.
Are you going where I was going last night?
I don't know.
Go.
what I was going to say was I was thinking like this definitely puts people at risk for COVID if it's still as dangerous as it has been. And that community in general, Black people are more susceptible. Like, could this
says the news?
Says the news, and I mean, true. There are some hypertension and stuff does run more in the Black community, and that is one thing that COVID definitely affects. But like, could it be something to get people out there to expose them to it and get them sick? I don't know. It's just a fleeting thought I had. Don't quote me on that or anything, but you know.
Well, last night we were watching the news coverage, and it was really interesting. I had a thought too. I was like, very weird that we're having this
Hi, Auntie.
right now. All these riots, and people are not all, but a lot are masked. But how convenient now that they're masked, right after we were just told that we needed to wear masks everywhere. So conspiracy theories aside, which many could be pulled from that.
Everybody's looting and they have their faces covered. And
a little convenient and strange. I was like, okay, you know, some of these conspiracy theories I've heard, maybe they do kind of make sense if you stop and actually start putting stuff together.
And to preface this, one of the reasons that they were protesting right down the street from our house is because there was an incident the other day with a La Mesa police officer who detained a Black man
at the
and
trolley
was aggressive
stop
with him, and you know, kind
right.
of the same situation. So it kind of, that's why that happened right there. And the police station is it's a little bit further than the Vons. The Vons is like 2 miles from us.
It's right. The Vons,
right behind it.
Yeah, the Vons is 2 miles. They're both 2.5 miles from us.
So I think that's why everything went so crazy there. I think downtown's protest might be calmer tonight, but I don't know.
Wait and see. This is exactly it.
There's so much unknown happening right now. It's just crazy what is going to be
unprecedented times.
I thought the murder hornets would be more prevalent. Maybe they're waiting.
No more taxes. Funny. Yeah, Sandy. Sure, we can make anything.
You know, at this point,
make some kind of sense.
I believe a little bit of everything. I'm sure everything has some sort of truth in it. Like,
it was just one of those moments last night for me that was like interesting, very interesting, because looters in the past, and you know, I was alive during the, oh my god, no, I just had the date in my head, 91 riots.
I think so.
Rodney King. Nobody was wearing a mask,
and people were identified, but now they can not be identified.
And I looked at pictures last night to be sure of that, because I thought of it and I was like, yeah, nobody's wearing a mask.
It's just crazy.
Totally different time.
Hopefully there's reform and people are held accountable for when they do this stuff. Oh, there's Pat. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Pat. Oh, how's Sally? Hope she's doing well. I'm sick of it too, Kaya. It makes me angry. Our businesses around here are hurting bad enough, and
it was so sad to see the business owner of Round Table Pizza. I mean, he's been in that community for 30 years.
30 years this guy has had this place.
And they just destroyed it.
And he just went through not being able to serve food to anybody, and the hardship that's come from that. And then all of a sudden his place is destroyed. He was like, so upset. Oh my God. Just watching him was so horrible.
It's an establishment or whatever. But like,
senseless. It just doesn't make any sense. You put it all together and it doesn't make sense.
Police stations, fine, but don't be targeting like small business people who are already struggling really hard right now. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not saying it's fine. Don't go burn a bank, people. I'm just saying. La Mesa, which is where we used to live right there on like right off the main. And I love La Mesa. It's beautiful. And
La Mesa, of all places.
I know.
So crazy.
Nuts.
Hold on, what did I miss back here?
You missed everything.
I thought you were going to say you were at Stonewall. No,
That's what I was
I'm
laughing
not
at.
that old. But a very poignant time, and another time that changed history.
Mhm.
So I
I
don't.
hope you're doing all right, Pat. Well, I saw a thing last night, Kaya, that was like, I feel bad for the kids in the future who have to do their history lesson, the chapter on 2020, because it's going to be a heavy one.
Well, it's funny. We were watching the news coverage today, the live one on CBS 8, and there was a dad and his kid. The kid had to be what?
10, 11.
10, 11 years old on his bike. They're in the middle of the riot. Like, these newscasters were having to run because they were getting maced.
Mm-hmm.
And this kid and his dad are just hanging out. And you can see the chat go up on the side. Oh, just taking the kid out for a bike ride in the middle of the riot.
That's what I'm saying, Ross.
But I thought it was awesome that he was there.
Some people are just destroying stuff to destroy stuff because they know it's a crazy time right now and they can get away with it, and they are not supporting the cause, and they are making it worse by doing things like this. I mean, why destroy a round table pizza like that? I mean,
It was just happened to be next door to Vaughn's.
I mean, it was next door to Vaughn's, sure. But still, like, come on. It's not furthering anything, destroying people's livelihoods. And one was like the postal annex, and the people had owned it for like
17 years.
17 years. And you know the wife was just heartbroken and just beside herself, but she kept her cool on the camera. She's like, it's just sad. It's just sad. My question is, whose cars were those that got burned by your house? Well, that's interesting. The one car looked like it had kind of, I don't know. I saw somebody comment on that car saying, was that the Mustang I saw crash in somebody's video? I don't think it was a Mustang. I don't know what kind of car it was, but I think it looked, maybe could have lost control.
It was a Honda, a Honda Accord or something. It was a Honda.
But there was a fire truck that was burned. Not one of the huge, like, red fire trucks, but one of, like, the Bronco, what is it?
Yeah, it was
SUV
they called it a harvest land.
And there were, excuse me, a couple more. I saw a couple trucks and cars that were burned.
And today, watching the news back, like little snippets after I got home, they still don't really know who those cars belong to because there's nothing identifiable left on it.
Oh my God.
It was burned so hot.
Yes, they are not practicing social distancing.
I didn't see any social distancing last night or today during downtown.
Yeah, and that's what's a shame about it, Ross, is some people just want to be a part of it. And like I saw people taking pictures in front of the burning car with like come on. If you're going to be there documenting stuff.
Today though,
let's not take selfies and be like all stupid about it. Like
today
get the poignant stuff.
Today with the downtown protest, that was actually what I would hope most protests are. Like, there was a lot of conversation going on, heated, but it was conversation, and people were being emotional and getting with their thoughts and their feelings out, and hopefully that's kind of the shape that they take. But I know once the lights go on and the sun goes down, yeah, it's going to change.
The baby's doing well, Kaya. It's actually become very active, and it is difficult for me to get him to sit still to be bottle fed right now.
Derrol's hand feeding a baby.
I am. One crisis butts into another. It's crazy, Howard. I mean, I can't even imagine what is going to come next at this point.
I mean, Howard, have you ever
it's herd mentality
seen anything like this? It's crazy.
I mean, I was thinking about it today, and a lot of the clients that I work with are restaurants that are downtown.
Westawants.
I know, I can't talk today. What is
Did you say Westawants?
I haven't even had that much to drink.
Baba Wawa?
Janine, I haven't told you about this yet. I showed Jules the other day when I was there. I actually have pictures, Cory. Do you want to
oh, you ready?
Oh, no, I'm not ready yet, but I have pictures. Why can't I go down here? Here it is. What the hell? What?
Derrol likes to go to Westawants.
Why isn't this working? I hate it when it doesn't work. Okay.
1968 political riots. It's crazy.
What day was that? Oh,
Even worse situation where their dopamine stores and thyroids are depleted. Huh? What, Sandy?
he's talking about when people are depressed, they go out
Oh,
and they.
got it. Yes. Sorry.
He's starting.
I
to...
immediately went to the pharmacy that we saw at Vaughn's being raided.
He is starting to eat food now, Kaya, on his own. I'm ready for you to move the chat, Cory.
Well, I will move the chat for you, Derrol.
So,
Shifting gears.
I think this was like on the 23rd that I found this little one in the backyard. This picture's from the 25th. Its eyes finally opened. I had some puppy replacement formula already, so I started hand raising this baby rat that I found in the backyard all alone.
It's very cute.
It's very cute. I call it Junior.
Do you have the video I sent you? I did for you?
No. Do you? Can you throw it up there? I look terrible in it, but you could show it.
You don't look terrible.
So I didn't tell you guys because, you know, with wildlife.
It's a rat.
Well, not only that. I don't care about that. It's just people that have preconceived notions about rats. When you're bottle feeding something, you don't want to jinx yourself. It's kind of like ladies don't tell that they're pregnant for a couple months. You want to make sure that it accepts the bottle and it's doing well. But we're doing well. And it's very cute. And it's kind of a little stinker. It's kind of like a 2-year-old right now. It's very...
What did I take it on? Did I take it on my phone? It was on your phone.
No, it's on yours.
It's not here.
You sent it to me. Look in messages.
I thought I sent it to you too, but I don't see it.
So yeah. Oh, I can't see any of the chats that are happening right now.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to put them back up. Bing. There you go. Ratatouille. Kaya says, are you going to release it? Jewel says that she's glad he survived. Cute ratlet.
Me too.
Junie or?
What? Junior.
Oh. Ha! Sorry, it went down on another line there. Junie or?
Yeah, so it's doing really well. It started eating
That's hilarious.
Whole Foods now, I think. It ate a little bit of potato.
Not the store.
It ate a little bit of peaches. What do you mean, whatever happened to my tortoise? Which of the 11 are you talking about, James?
A more appropriate response is, James, I have 11 tortoises. Which one? I don't see it. That's weird.
Do you need me to send it to you? I'm going to send it to you because it'll cut to the chase.
It's very, very interesting. Oh, wait. Here. Hold on.
Nope, I'm going to send it to you.
Nope.
I'm going to send it to you.
I got it.
I'm going to send it to you.
Don't do it.
You better get it up there quick.
Don't do it.
Hello, Scott Williford. This is not the first time I bottle fed something. I once had a baby chinchilla in my pocket for probably a month and a half while I bottle fed it. Don't look at how gross I look, everybody, because it's a side view, and I hate the side view.
Derrol does not look gross ever. Well,
thank you.
Every now and again. Hold on. Here it comes.
Baby.
It's a little baby.
He has some milk on his head. He gets a little excited at first, and the milk sometimes gets on his head or his nose.
How cute is that?
Right? I know some people would be like, that's a rat, it's disgusting, but I love rats, and you guys know I love rats. And this was like the day after I said I was not going to have any more rats because they don't live long enough, and then the next day I'm a rat father. Ew, that's too close on my face.
They took a bath.
And after this, we watched TV for a little while, and then he took a nap on my chest for quite some time.
No?
I don't know how long this is, but I guess I could stop it.
It's almost done. He's almost done. He's almost ready to say, all right, that's enough. God.
Stop shoving that food in my face.
I totally put him to sleep the other day, petting his little ear. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. That's why I'm just calling it Junior.
June Eeyore.
Dune Eeyore.
Whatever happened to you, Tortoise? Just haven't talked to you, but forever. Never mind. Remember the veggies comment.
That's all right, James. I was just teasing you. I thought maybe you were talking about my pond turtle that has been pretty persistent about laying eggs. So every night I've been putting her out and she walks around the yard and digs holes to lay eggs. I know, Janine. Isn't it the cutest thing ever? Kurt looked at me like I had 3 heads. This is his first experience with me bottle feeding. How have I not bottle fed anything in 3 years since we've been dating?
I don't know.
That's amazing. That never happens. I'm at least raising a pigeon or some sort of wildlife.
A rescued pelican. A hawk.
Ratlet does think he's a human. Although he's getting a little
He's very fidgety right
now. But that usually happens. I mean, they're in their explorative stage. But we've had many rats, and they're kind of squidgety when they're babies.
Yeah,
Mostly
even when
I'm
they're
concerned about
adults.
Rhonda because she's like this. Whoosh.
Yeah, Rhonda was like, ooh, what does he have?
I was like,
She's like sniffing the air.
No. Worthies live with rats, right? We had rats. around
Worthies
Worthy.
lived with rats.
Yeah, we had Porcelain, my tattoo last
And
night.
Porcelain lived outside of her cage, basically. We just left the door open.
Margarine. lived
Margarine.
outside our tailless rat for a long
And
time.
they stayed in their little space. They never left their little table.
And Julia, when she would hop around
Very
on the floor.
good, actually. I was impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and again, was it? I don't remember which one.
Oh, what time is it, Janine?
6:12.
Oh my God, it's 6:13. We have to be at Janine's for dinner at 6:30.
I don't remember which rat it was, but one of them would every now and again would come up and like run up my leg onto the couch
She was the white rat, Kaya, the one with no tail.
out of nowhere.
It was Julia.
Is that Julia?
Yeah.
It freaked me out at first, but I got used to it.
We've had bunnies in the house with our cats. We had Sophie for quite a while. Somebody was at the house one time and they were like, was that a bunny that just ran by? I'm like, sure was. So we should get ready for dinner then too, because we're supposed to be next door in 15 minutes.
I think it's time to go, everybody. I think that was the cue.
You didn't show what
Howard,
you didn't
we
show,
miss you.
No, you didn't show what you made for dinner last night.
Oh,
Bye, Howard. I miss you. I want to make you a drink very soon at the theater and or go for
We're
dinner.
gonna have dinner.
Soon. Yes.
it's a thing. Hold on.
And that was before we were a full-fledged farm, Kaya.
My iPad. There it goes. My iPad froze.
My iPad froze.
All
See, I'm not the only one who can't talk today.
right, here we go. So what we had last night was something I make often, but Kurt had never had it.
Oh my God, it's so good, you guys.
He
You
was-
had Apple Jacks, Retta. Is it cereal Apple Jacks? I love that cereal. Yum. Bye, Ross.
Bye, Ross.
Bye, Sandy.
Good
Yeah.
luck on your move, Ross.
You guys should make this.
So it's basically like a bruschetta, but I did big old slabs.
Did you use mayonnaise on the toast?
I did not use mayonnaise on this.
Dang it.
It's olive oil on the bread and then toast it, and then big old chunks of buffalo mozzarella and bruschetta, olive tapenade, and this one I actually put hummus on top of, and on mine I put chili oil, but I did not put chili oil on yours.
Let me tell you, it was a witch to get that hummus out of my mustache.
Yum. So
Oh
good.
my God, you guys, you have to make this. It's so good. It's my favorite thing that Cory's been making. Well, it's kind of the same level with the tofu.
Bye, James.
Bye, James.
Bye, Sandy. Bye,
Yes,
Retta.
I know you'll be busy, Ross, tomorrow, but make sure you snap some shots for us. So people can see your movement process.
I can't wait to see your new place. You gotta take pictures of it. Give us a tour.
Yeah.
My Sharona. Funny.
I always say my bologna.
All right, everybody. We're going to go enjoy some delicious pizza over at the neighbors.
Thank you for joining, everybody. Again.
Social distanced.
Yes.
Is that it?
That is, I think.
Bye. Bye, Mom.
guys.
Love
he
you.
He is not going, Kaya. That is not happening.
Bye, Kaya. Love you. My last will and testament will be sitting with Derrol.
Don't even say that.
I'm just kidding. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.